Okay, I promise this is the last vault video before I shoot the completed tour. I know you guys probably don't believe me by now, which is, who could blame you? But I promise you it is. Let me explain. Yeah, so ignore my frame rate in this video. I kind of messed up the precombines, and so now everything is loading all at once. But it's not a big deal. I can fix it. I just haven't. But yeah, as far as the next video, the decorations are completely done. I just still have a lot of rebuilding to do in the creation kit in order to upload it as a mod. So that version of the mod will come later and will hopefully be well worth the wait, since I'm going to be adding in a quest line and all kinds of things like that. Now, I could have done the final tour video today, but we still haven't finished the nav mesh for the settlers to be able to walk around and be assigned to things and not, walking into walls or standing there like creeps, which they'll probably still do anyway. But I want this whole vault to have people walking around and interacting with stuff so that it comes to life and it's not just this barren, empty structure. And plus, I have decorated the Modders Lounge and a couple of other areas that I thought looked really cool and deserve to have their own video, just like all the other rooms in the vault. So that's what I'm going to show you in this video, but like I said, all the other decorations are done. Next week, all I have to do is bring this place to life and record the video. Alright, so over there is the Modders Lounge, and then this is the max security room. So this is the room that houses all of our power armor. Okay, I shouldn't say all of our power armor, but majority. This is the vault security power armor, which I'm going to add textures to later. And it also connects to where I was before. So you remember I was over here, I got off the elevator, and then I walked down this way. Yeah, this whole vault is a maze. I know, we're working on some kind of map or something, but basically, if some shit goes down, we can run in here, grab some power armor, and then go into the other room and grab whatever kind of weapon that we want. These are non-lethal, by the way. They're just blanks. Yeah, just to get the point across. And then we jump down here and assess the situation. But again, these are non-lethal. I can't stress that enough because Strong was very adamant about not having lethal ammo in here since they're going to be used on dwellers. But can you imagine getting popped in the face by a blank mini nuke? It's still going to hurt. It's still going to leave a mark, it's just minus the nuclear explosion and subsequent death of you and the people around you because you were acting like an asshat. But here's the Engineer's Lounge. I tried to make the outside look just as inviting as it is on the inside because this was so much fun to do and it took me forever to figure out what I was going to do in here. So it's a typical bar, right? Typical chill spot. And then we have a battle zone. It's a space-themed robot battle zone. Yeah, something like that. So basically, for fun, the modders create these robots and have them duke it out in this cage, which you guys are invited to watch. That's what this whole side of the Modders Lounge is for. You guys can come in, have a beer, sit down, and just root for your favorite team. And you can tell that my frame rate is really messing up right here, but you don't have to worry about that. I will fix it. I just haven't done it yet. This is really small to point out, but I really like how the fire, there's actual fire coming out of the rocket's hole, the bottom of the rocket, whatever it's called. There's fire there, and I thought it looked cool, so I wanted to point it out. Anyway, we can hang out down here, or we can take it a step further and go upstairs, which this staircase is probably my favorite part. I mean, look at this shit. Yeah, it wasn't easy to do, but it was well worth it. And it just leads to more chairs, but up here gives you a much better view and a better idea of the entire area, but more specifically the ceiling and kind of what's all up there, all the different planets and the fire coming out of the rocket. Yeah, so let's go around to the other side and see what's going on back there. Alright, back here is where the entrance is to the cage, so this is where the robots go in. And also, we have sections for each modder to make repairs or enhancements to the robots between each round. This part was a lot of fun to do because I wanted each side to be fully equipped with a miniature robot workbench, along with all kinds of tools, supplies, and parts that will help them keep the match going as long as possible. And you can see that each side represents a different team color. So this is team blue, the other one's team red. I'm pretty sure that someone told me to do that, but I can't remember who, and I can't find the comments. So whoever it was, I really appreciate it, and I'm sorry I can't find your comment. And speaking of which, there were several of you who gave me ideas for the space and battle zone theme, which is obviously what I ended up going with. I got so many great suggestions from you guys, but this one made the most sense when it comes to the modders that I know personally and what I think that they would enjoy. So thank you all for the suggestions. I really appreciate it, and I read through every single one of them. And finally, back here is the reactor room. Pretty much speaks for itself. This is where the power generator is, and yeah, this is what powers the whole vault. And we have a few backup generators in here as well. But that is all I have to show you guys. Thank you so much for bearing with me through this whole project. I'm sure you're all ready to see me build something else, and I'm sure as hell ready to see this whole thing put together and to move on to, you know, all my other ideas that I have. Like, I don't know, maybe finally getting around to building the castle, or doing some smaller builds for a bit. Or maybe even putting the controller down and going outside and being an actual person in society. Nah.